This is Storm Team 8.
It is now 10 minutes after 7, bright and early here on your Sunday morning, and you're looking at Storm Track Live Radar, which we've basically completely dried things out. All of the precipitation that tried to move through West Michigan last night has now pushed off over parts of Lake Huron as well as over Lake Erie, moving into parts of western New York State right now. That itself will no longer be an issue for us, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see an isolated shower try to pop up, say between 131 and US 127 before the noon hour here, but anything we see is going to be very light, sporadic, and not last very long. Then I think we're looking at a dry afternoon, which is good news for those of you looking to enjoy the beach or any of those weekend activities you have planned. Of course, these weekends in the summertime in West Michigan, very valuable, but we could use the rain. And take a look at this map that I've prepared for you. This is our satellite precipitation estimate. So basically anywhere you see that lighter blue color is where it indicates some rain fell yesterday. And then I've put a few markers here. So just about a quarter of an inch north of Lansing, right around the Battle Creek area, coming in with a 1/10 of an inch. Kalamazoo Airport exactly 2/10 of an inch. And then there were a few amounts that were right around a ½ inch through parts of Cass and St. Joseph County, where if you watched Matt Kirkwood last night at 6 o'clock, they actually briefly had a severe thunderstorm warning out for one of those cells. But all of this has now moved to the east, and it would be great if we could get a little bit more rain here, because unfortunately that really didn't put a dent in the deficits of rainfall that we have here. This morning, waking up to very steamy conditions, 71 degrees in Grand Rapids, 74 at the Holland Regional Airport, 70 right now in South Haven, upper 60s for Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. And I say steamy because check out the dew points, or the measure of moisture in the air, upper 60s to around 70. That's very oppressive. These are the days that it feels super sticky outside, and I don't see too much relief coming in that department. It would be great if we could change some of that moisture in the air into rainfall, because look at these deficits. Since May 1st, the blue bar shows how much rain we should have seen. The green bar is how much rain we've actually seen. So in Grand Rapids, 9.42 inches. We've seen less than 5. In Kalamazoo, we should have seen 9. We've only seen a little more than 2.5. And in Battle Creek, look at that, only 2 inches of rain since May 1st. Here's the 24-hour forecast indicating perhaps an isolated shower up until about the noon hour east of 131, much like I mentioned just a moment ago. Mid-80s, we top out in the low 90s. Look at that, some incredible heat. 80s along the Lake Michigan shoreline, though we should be dry this afternoon. Steamy into tonight, 77 still at midnight, calm winds. An isolated patch of fog is not out of the realm of possibilities. Tomorrow morning, wake-up readings, upper 60s to around 70. And then by the time we reach the noon hour, temps already, these are not typos, already in the low 90s, on our way to 98 sizzling degrees. Same thing here for Tuesday. Not impossible. A heat advisory or excessive heat warning could be issued by the National Weather Service one of those 2 days. Be sure to turn to Kyle Underwood tonight starting at 6. He'll have the latest on that situation. Leanne, in terms of any rainfall, next best chance, and in fact, the only chance in the 8-day forecast, comes with the cold front Tuesday night into early Wednesday.
Wow. And if it's going to rain, that's the perfect time for it, overnight, right?
Overnight, good sleeping weather, and we really could use a good drenching.
Absolutely.